Would you please remain standing for the presentation of colors by the Vail Naval Cadet Corps and the national anthem performed by a quartet of Empire Choir seniors under the direction of Aubrey Wilkes.
Forward, march, left, 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 right, 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 left, 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 right, right, march on, march, left, 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 right, right, go on, out, left, right, freeze it, goes.
Thank you very much to our choir students and members of the Vail Naval Cadet Corps. Good evening and welcome to Empire High School's 2023 graduation ceremony. That's one to clap for. Seniors, tonight we recognize you in front of your families, friends, teachers, and loved ones, as well as members of the Vail Governing Board and distinguished members of the Vail School District, to celebrate your successful completion of your high school career. Tonight, you'll be presented with celebratory and reflective speeches, as well as words of wisdom from members of your class and our staff. Would you please help me in welcoming our Governing Board members in attendance tonight? President Allison Pratt, Callie Tippett, Jen Anderson, Ed Buster, and Chris King. Would you also please help me in welcoming our Superintendent, John Caruth, Assistant Superintendent Kevin Carney, and Deputy Superintendent of Teaching and Learning, Debbie Penn. We know that this moment wouldn't be possible without the love, help, and support from a number of special people in our attendance tonight. The first and most important group that I'd like to recognize this evening is our senior parents. Would the parents of the graduating class of 2023 please stand to be recognized? Congratulations and great job, parents. Well done. In the Vail School District, we're fortunate to provide our parents with the opportunity to choose which high school you would like to send your children to. I want to personally thank you for sending them to Empire. This class has been awesome. The second group that I would like to recognize tonight is the teachers and support staff of Empire High School. Would our staff please stand to be recognized? We are extremely fortunate to have such a dedicated group of professionals who care deeply about your success. Now, would you please help me in welcoming our superintendent, Mr. John Caruth, to the podium, who will introduce our valedictorian.
Thank you, Mr. Donaldson. Being named valedictorian is a distinguished honor, satisfying academic excellence. It is bestowed upon the student with the highest grade point average. Please help me welcome to the stage Empire High School's 2023 valedictorian, Emma Lapointe. Emma is a member of the Corvus Advanced Placement Academy in the National Honor Society. She is also an AP scholar with honors and a College Board National Rural and Small Town Recognition recipient and a National Honor Thespian. Last summer, Emma was an EHS delegate at Girls State and completed her senior exit project hours as an intern for a TUSD school board candidate. This summer, Emma will be performing with Empire's theater program in a national competition at the International Thespian Festival. Emma currently holds a GPA of 5.211 and will be attending the University of Arizona to pursue political science. Please give a warm welcome to Empire's 2023 valedictorian, Emma Lapointe.
Hi. Okay. I want to start by thanking everyone in attendance tonight and those out there somewhere in the universe who, for whatever reason, could not be here. Thank you for everything you have done to get us all here. Whether you are friends, family, or loved ones, know that you played a critical role in helping this event occur. My fellow graduates and I would not be here today without the love we have been shown along the way. A long time ago, at an elementary school not so far, far away, our adventure began. The beginning of any Vail student's journey began with being taught the ACT statement, and many of us were forced to recite it every morning alongside the Pledge of Allegiance. In the Vail School District, we are respectful and trustworthy, care for each other, and take responsibility if it happened to slip anyone's mind. We suffered through the pain of AR reading, only for all the schools to get rid of it the moment we left elementary school. In 5th grade, we were forced to memorize the preamble, but I am pretty sure we just learned the Schoolhouse Rock video instead. Our elementary school experience was shaped through various spring flings, talent shows, and many, many Vail Pride Day art projects. We sat through various C to G meetings, not quite grasping the concept of graduating and what that would look like. We heard the year 2023, and we wore class shirts saying that we were this mysterious class of 2023, but this was the mid-2010s. A year ending in 20 felt so far away. Next, we moved on to middle school. Suddenly, this idea of graduating seemed a lot closer, and in our little elementary minds, we finally felt grown up. We got to put our handprints on large pieces of butcher paper that said class of 2023, or at the very least got to sign our names on said papers, and teachers began to prepare us for high school. Aside from all that, middle school was our next step in growing up. No longer were we attending school with only kids who lived in our neighborhood, but instead we were attending the same school as kids from multiple different elementary schools. Suddenly, we were meeting new people, starting new friendships, and maturing from our elementary selves. Teachers began to move on from telling us to go to college to telling us to decide what we wanted to do in college. Everyone was looking at the years ahead with eager eyes as the years of our lives that had been foretold in every type of teenage media was about to come to fruition. High school. The Vail School District has a unique characteristic in the sense that there are no neighborhood schools when it comes to high school, and students are given the ability to choose the school they attend. No matter what the reason was, all of us decided at some point to go to Empire over any other school in the Vail School District. We all agreed that something about this school was unique and would benefit us more than any other high school in Vail. We all went on this journey together for very different purposes, but in the end, we all ended up in the same spot. Our high school experience indeed was unique. I realize every speech for the past 2 years has probably stated the same exact thing, and even though I may be biased, I genuinely think our experiences have been uniquely strange. We got our underclassmen years ripped away from us, and we're expected to navigate something as daunting as high school with little to no preparation as juniors. We never got full closure on our freshman year. We never got a standard year of high school until last year. And yet here we are, moments away from accepting our diplomas and starting a whole new chapter of our lives. Despite every challenge that has been thrown at us, despite the fact it may feel like we only got 2.5 years of this crazy adventure, we all persevered to make it to this monumentous occasion. And yet, we still made the best of it. Even when on Zoom, we found ways to mess around and have fun in breakout rooms, and a lot of us still managed to make new friends. Even if we rarely got to see their faces in person, we pushed through the craziness of the 2020-2021 year and were able to have an excellent junior and senior year. Our years were filled with many successful sports seasons, high-ranking and state championship-winning theater productions, and many other wins. We were always the most excited at pep assemblies, and we enjoyed the few homecomings we had and both of our proms. Despite all that we endured during our first 2 years of high school, we were able to make the most of it and have a genuinely distinctive high school experience. And now high school and all of the school experiences we had in the past are closing in about just under an hour. As a wise witch once said, a whole chapter of my life was over, but a new one was just beginning. While this moment, accepting our diplomas and walking across this very stage, marks the end of childhood for many of us, it also is the beginning of a brand new chapter. It brings with us so many new experiences to be had, so many new faces to meet, and so many opportunities for change and growth. It allows us to make our path, not one that has been spoon-fed to us since we first stepped foot in a Vail school. We get to be the riders of this next chapter, and we get to shape the future whatever way we choose. Speaking of the future, many times our generation has been referred to as the generation of change. Many older people look to us hoping we will change the world, destroy the institutions that hold so many people down, and create a livable world for everyone. You could say our generation is a new hope, or the only hope. However, I ask us to take it another step further. Along with being a generation that inspires change and creates hope, we can also use this next chapter of our lives to bring more compassion and love into this world. In a society as polarized as the one we live in today, it is hard for people to look at one another and see the human being sitting next to them. I think actual change, truly impactful and long-lasting change, will be met once we can learn to recognize the internal battles every person is experiencing and have compassion when we look at others. Be compassionate in speaking to someone, and be merciful when you see someone who looks and acts differently to you, and be gracious when someone does something you disagree with. And so I implore you, wherever you go and whatever you do, have hope for a better future and bring compassion wherever life leads you. Rebellions may be built on hope, but they are long-lived through understanding. Every single person in these rows of chairs can change the world, and that is something I am sure of. So please, wherever life takes you, remember to be the author of your chapter and bring compassion back into this world. And with that, I say to you, be well, and may the force be with you always. Next, I would like to introduce our salutatorian, Jane Osland. Jane is a member of the Corvus Advanced Placement Academy, an AP Scholar, and a National Merit Scholarship Corporation finalist. Jane is also a member of National Honor Society and our Student Wellness Advocacy team. Last year, Jane pushed herself out of her comfort zone by participating in Seeds of Stewardship with the Arizona Trail Association, and decided to push herself further this year by serving with the AmeriCorps as a peer coach promoting college and career readiness on Empire's campus. Jane will be attending Brigham Young University Provo, where she is planning to major in genetics, genomics, and biotechnology. Would you please welcome to the stage Jane Osland.
Thank you, Emma. Welcome parents, faculty, guests, and fellow graduates. I feel honored to speak with you this evening. Perhaps unsurprisingly, for a class salutatorian, I've always loved reading. One of my favorite writers has been Arthur Brooks, who is a professor of happiness at Harvard Business School. He studies how to achieve a happy life through some surprising and unexpected ways. One of his rules of happiness is that happiness doesn't come on its own. Instead, he teaches that happiness comes from habits. And one important habit he suggests people try to cultivate is gratitude. Brooks writes, "Gratitude isn't a feeling that materializes in response to your circumstances. It is a practice." After doing some more research on the science of gratitude, I learned that it has been shown to make you happier, strengthen your relationships with others, and improve your health and immune system. With these benefits in mind, I want to take some time to practice gratitude, and I encourage you to do the same. I'm grateful for our teachers. They showed caring through a webcam and always had our well-being in mind, especially through the pandemic. They're passionate about what they teach and even more passionate about helping us learn. They've sponsored clubs, made us laugh, been mentors and cheerleaders, and maybe even let us eat in their classrooms. I'm grateful for the school's administration. Our counselors have helped us get through SEP and get ready for life after high school. The tech office kept our laptops running, even if, like mine, our Chromebooks were on their last legs. Empire's administration has even participated in snowball fights and closed the school when there was a hazmat spill on the highway. I'm grateful for our parents and family members who drove us everywhere as freshmen, learned to stay out of our Zoom backgrounds during our remote classes, and encouraged us to try our best, work hard, and make the most out of high school. And I'm grateful for you, the class of 2023. We've been through a lot together and become stronger because of it. We've supported each other as teammates, as fellow students, and as friends. Thank you for screaming your heart out at pep rallies, creating such a positive and welcoming culture here at Empire, and if you saw me as a peer coach, sharing your future plans. They've been so inspiring to me. I know each of you has an amazing future ahead. As we end our high school journey, I hope you can take with you some gratitude for the experiences we've had. I can honestly say that although high school has been different than I expected, I'm grateful for everything I've learned. I hope we can all experience the happiness that comes from recognizing all the things that we can be grateful for, even new jobs, new schools, new challenges, and new opportunities. Thank you. Next, I would like to introduce our Class of 2023 Student Body President, Mike Mayeto. Mike has been a member of Student Council for 2 years and has served the student body as president this year. He has run successful and energetic events on campus, keeping class spirit alive and thriving for his peers. He is a member of the German Club and participated in the GAP Foreign Exchange program this school year. He is also a member of National Honor Society. Last summer, Mike was an EHS delegate at Boise State and has previously interned for the Democratic Party. Mike will be attending the University of Arizona to study political science. Would you please welcome to the stage Mike Mayeto.
Thank you, Jane. Hello, welcome, good evening, and congratulations to the graduating class of 2023. My name's Michael Mayeto, and this year I had the honor of serving as Empire's student body president. I've also had the privilege of attending Empire for the last 2 years, and tonight my peers have given me the opportunity to share the story of my high school career with you. It's at this point in the speech that I'm supposed to say how 4 years ago we walked in those doors for the first time as precious freshmen, excited to see what high school had to offer. But for me, that wasn't quite the case. Rather, 4 springs ago, as middle school came drawing to a close, all of us in the Vail School District had a difficult choice to make. Where do you want to go next year? For many of us, the choice to attend the best high school in Vail was easy. But for me, I viewed this a little differently. After a melancholic and isolated 3 years of middle school, I wanted nothing to do with the traditional high school experience or my peers. And that is why, 4 years ago, my high school career began across this field at the Vail Innovation Center. But I wasn't there to stay. It wasn't an easy decision to make to attend VIC, but I felt it was better to avoid my peers than to keep on trying. And well, I hope my presence on this stage is proof enough that life can get better. Anyways, back to my life story. In my time there, I was blessed to make some friends across the way at Empire, and my ideas about high school and how I wanted to spend the rest of my life started to change. I decided to no longer tolerate the negative situations I'd been given, and I finally accepted that only I could determine how my life went. And as our freshman year turned into sophomore, I started to think differently about what I was doing and where I was going. At long last, after 2 years of his constant persuasion, it was with the encouragement of my best friend, who served as student body president before me and goes by the name of Wrigley Walk, that I decided to transfer to Empire ahead of my junior year. At Empire, the new idea of making my own path took hold. Time and time again, I had to enter uncomfortable situations, be where I wasn't supposed to be, and pursue goals that could have easily been passed over. There were several times I was asked to stay in my own lane or stick to my own, and yet I chose to keep moving. It was also here, as a junior, I learned how to miss class on what was practically a daily basis. Big shout out, Miss Roberts. From my first day at Empire, I knew the goal. I wanted to be student body president, and I would have done anything to get there. From my first day in student council, I told my peers this goal and outlined exactly how I'd get there. And to be incredibly straight, most of them either doubted me or encouraged me not to run at first, but I decided to stay the course. It wasn't perfect. There's been a lot of times along the way that I've tried and failed, and in that is another lesson. Sometimes, no matter how badly you want something to work, it just won't. I did a lot of losing these last 2 years, and from the election sim to anything athletic, I learned how to lose and how to accept that sometimes the other person wants to win more than you. It was through these losses that I again refined the idea that no matter what is thrown at you, no matter what anyone says that you'll be or do, you can always choose to be better. You can always make the choice to pursue what you want your life to be. It won't always be easy, and sometimes you'll fail where you desire most, but you can always get closer to the top of the mountain. I hope that these words and this idea have the same impact on you, as my peers and friends, as it has had on me. I hope you all leave here knowing that maybe our lives could have been different in a million ways, but there's only one way they'll end up being, and that only you can control that outcome. You can always choose to persevere and stay the course. You can always choose to try. It has been the greatest honor serving as your student body president this year, and there's nowhere I would have rather spent the last 2 years of my life than right here. I love you all, I know you love me, and I can't wait to see how you all turn out. And before I wrap this up, my friend Anthony told me a good speech needed a joke. Are you guys ready? Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Och. Bless you. This has been a great time. Once again, congratulations to the graduating class of 2023, and I'll see you all when I'm running for president in like 40 years. I love you, and goodbye. And now, the student-elected staff speaker, Game Club advisor, Lettuce Club advisor, Vail Pride Day Teacher of the Year, and all-around phenomenal human being. Would you please welcome to the stage Mr. Wooten?
Thank you. Might have to bend down sometimes. Thank you, Mike. I would like to start my speech by thanking my former teacher, Mr. Tom Poyer. I found his class very inspirational because it was both academically challenging and personally motivating. These are two things that I'd like to talk to you guys about tonight. I'd also like to thank my mom, Brenda. She's a fellow educator at Vail Academy and High School. Her ability to inspire and excite her students are two things that I work towards every day. I would formally like to thank the graduating class of 2023. You guys have earned it. It's overwhelming for me to be here with you all today, as I understand that you've chosen me to be your staff speaker. After being your teacher for 4 years, to be chosen is quite an honor. I've always tried to make meaningful connections with my student. I hope that was apparent, whether it was through a world history or a US history lesson. Perhaps you came to Game Club and heard me shouting and winning at Magic the Gathering. Or, thanks to Mike, Perhaps you came into my classroom on a nice day in April and tried to eat an entire head of 13 to 18 ounce iceberg lettuce while everybody watched and cheered. However honored I am to speak with you guys right now, I also hope that you realize you've chosen your history teacher, and I hope you were expecting a history speech. But with that being said, I'm going to try to stick to one historical theme tonight, and that's going to be the strenuous life led by Theodore Roosevelt. Teddy Roosevelt was a sickly child who had debilitating asthma and eventually became the 26th President of the United States. In 1910, he was delivering a speech about education to the Iowa State Teachers Association in Des Moines. In this speech, he said, quote, "I have never in my life envied a human being who has led an easy life. I have envied a great many people who led difficult lives and led them well." Throughout that speech, 1 year after his presidential terms had ended, Teddy Roosevelt explained to the audience how he overcame those personal struggles and, through effort and challenge, transformed himself into the boisterous, rough-riding war hero of a president that we would come to know. Last year, as junior U.S. history students, I required many of you guys to write a biography about Teddy Roosevelt. You learned major events in Teddy Roosevelt's life. You explained the effects that they had on his presidency and therefore the people of America. You incorporated textual evidence, then cited it, and I really hope that you learned a lot. However, that wasn't really the point of that assignment. Much like Teddy Roosevelt for that project, I wanted you to live the strenuous life, even just for a couple weeks. I wanted you to learn about Teddy Roosevelt's dinner with Booker T. Washington and learn about the first time an African American was allowed to dine at the White House. But I also wanted to teach you about bravery, about doing what you understood was right, no matter how many people or how people treated you afterwards. I wanted you to complete an assignment that was difficult and required real effort, something where you would have to think critically and solve problems on your own. Ultimately, I wanted you to work hard. I wanted you to get a good grade, and I wanted you to relish in that accomplishment. You see, as your teacher, I was guaranteed to see you 5 days a week. My job was to teach you history lessons that challenged you, and then assign you research, projects, and tasks that put these challenges into action. Through these teachings, I could use figures and events like Teddy Roosevelt to encourage you to live strenuous, meaningful, and curious lives. Teaching history wasn't really the most important thing to me. I recognize that most of you probably wouldn't be studying history in college and might not be applying historical ancient knowledge like Alexander the Great in your careers. But I still wanted my classroom to be a fun and valuable experience. So for you, I focused on making lasting connections, on making class time fun and engaging, and ensuring that you had a place where you felt welcome, safe, and like you belonged. I believe that making connections to your school and community is the most important part of finding belonging, motivation, and satisfaction in life. At the beginning of this speech, I thanked a teacher who I had formed a strong connection with. Mr. Poyer was my U.S. history teacher during my junior year. He was also the coach of our school's academic decathlon team and a great role model for a less than great student. The connection that I found in Mr. Poyer changed the trajectory of my life. I felt confident in my learning, and I found a new passion in history. I became more organized, focused on my academics, and understood that while the grades on my assignments didn't actually reflect my intelligence, they definitely reflected my work ethic and the care that I put into my classes. These lessons and many more stayed with me throughout my time in high school as I improved my GPA and was accepted into the University of Arizona. And then throughout college as I had to forge new connections and navigate a much different learning environment than I was used to. Now, all of you are moving on to create your own paths, make new connections, and experience an entirely different landscape than you've been accustomed to for the past 12 years. So, as you go out and forge new paths after tonight, I would like all of you graduates to think back across your 4 years here at Empire High School. Think about a teacher or a staff member who taught you a valuable lesson that you still think about often. Someone who was there to support you when you needed help, or just someone who made you feel happy when you were around them. Once you have that person clear in your mind, tonight I want to challenge you to do 3 things. The first is to reach out to that person. Send them a message where you share that memory and thank them for being such a positive influence in your high school journey. Second, to think about the lessons that they taught you or the experiences they gave you. Take those moments and reflect on them. Think, how has that person changed who you are? How can you apply that knowledge to your own life now that you're graduating? And, most importantly, how can you take that moment and give it to someone that you care about? Finally, think bigger. When you leave here, your teachers expect you to be on to bigger and better things. We hope that you forge new connections with new teachers and peers. Find sources of support to help you continue your journey, and, more importantly, be that source of support for someone else. This speech began with a quote from Teddy Roosevelt. It was a quote about working hard and challenging yourself. That satisfaction and achievement comes from taking on new and difficult challenges and learning from your experiences and hard work. But I didn't include the full quote. That day, Teddy Roosevelt was speaking to a crowd of educators and students, like I am right now. And he closed that speech with a reminder that perfectly encapsulates the way that I'm feeling. So, class of 2023, I would like to thank you one last time and finish with this. I know your work is hard, and I congratulate you with all my heart. Now, if you guys would like to welcome Mr. Donaldson back up to the stage. Thank you. Thank you.
Wow, thank you, Mr. Wooten. Mr. King, would you please join me at the podium? Mr. King, I would like to recommend that the senior class of 2023 be awarded their diplomas. They have met or exceeded the standards and graduation requirements set by the Vail Governing Board.
Mr. Donaldson, as a member of the Vail Governing Board, I accept your recommendation and bestow the rights and privileges extended to these students who have met the graduation requirements set forth by the Vail Governing Board. Congratulations, class of 2023.
Seniors, it's that time in the ceremony where you will walk proudly across the stage for the presentation of your diplomas.
Emma LaPointe. Jane Osland. Michael Maieto. Bradley Breen. Michaela Dubrell. Landon Johnson. Bianca Sapomo. Haley Adams. John Adams. Crystal Augusto. Sabira Akhmedova. Annalisa Aldretti. Aiden Alexander. Rylan Alexander. Nathan Amick. Griffin Anderson. Jacqueline Arnold. Rachel Ashton. Michael August. Joseph Barnum. Nicholas Barron. Sophie Bartholomew Gonzalez. Aiden Beam. Rihanna Bejarano. Catherine Benson. Emily Botkin. Bella Bracken. Alexia Bravo. Michaela Bray. Hannah Brisby. Aqueen Brown. Thomas Bryant. Eliza Barola. Alyssa Carter. Eliana Carter. Anthony Chamberlain. Taylor Sorrell. Lynn Clark. Rebecca Clark. Selena Klepper. Luis Colon Reyes. Mariana Contreras. Avery Cooper. Michael Cosentino. Carson Crabb. Marissa Cravo. Sophia Chesick. Emily D'Agostino. Donald Daniels. Mary DeSmit. Riley Dobbin. Adriana Dominguez. Madeline Dubrava. Sierra Doyle. Tyler Drysdale. Haley Ellert. Skylar Elizondo. Michaela Elliott. Edric Essel. Rain Estrella. Kyler Fiore. Emma Fitzgerald. Josefina Fitzpatrick. Christian Flickinger. Robert Foley. Nia Fontes. Delana Fredona. Agendia Funguni. Emma Fugietta. William Gainey. Haley Gardner. Alana Giannini. Armad Givens. Alicia Gonzalez. Noah Gregory. Joseph Gundry. Annalise Haley. Amber Hayes. Jasmine Henderson. Adriana Hendricks. Caricia Herrera. Abigail Hilliard. William Horning. Ethan Hoffman. Joshua Hopkins. Ezekiel Howell. Rosie Hutchings. Olivia Hutchings. Madeline Jacobo. Sofia Jaramillo. Amanda Jung. Quentin Kangas. Yosef Katoon. Kayla Kiefer. Tyler Kopp. Mason Cummett. Joshua Lane. Natalie Langstroth. Riley Lanham Venables. Sasha Latham. Brooke Leroy. Madera Lester. Ty Long. Elizabeth Lonsway. Jacqueline Lopez. Serenity Lyford. April Lynch. Anthony Ma. Elena Mack. Mina Maddox. Ariana Madigan. Nathaniel Madigan. Dominic Maez de Uriola. Michael Maher. Kylie Martin. Kane Madison. Tyler Matson. Krista Mazza. Kevin McCoy. Jose Pablo Montano Valencia. Gianna Mooney. Quentin Moore. Larkin Morris. Victoria Murati. Samantha Myers. Tanner Newman. Federico Nicolari. Mark Norris. Melissa O'Daniel. Isaiah Parker. Riley Peak. Brianna Perez. Jared Peters. Max Pierce. Race Postalwaite. Lauren Potter. Nathan Powell. Noah Pruce. Diego Ramirez. Brianna Resnick. Hunter Ridley. Zachary Riopel. Kaylee Rodriguez. Benjamin Rodzowitz. Brendan Rojas. Naya Romero. Cole Rudd. Nathan Salee. Elijah Sanchez. Ariel Schulzkamp. Sarah Schulzkamp. Raymond Scruggs. Joe Seltzer. Adam Schaefer. Tarek Sheriff. Cadence Sherwood. Aiden Shivananda. Hannah Shonk. Braden Sipus. Mackenzie Smelker. Julia Smith. Nicholas Smith. Nathan Snyder. Iris Soto. Nicholas Spain. Ethan Speaks. Eli Spendlove.
Eli, you're my superhero! I love you, Eli!
Zoe Stotts. Sedona Strand. Hiram Tanner. Emma Tiedemann. Hayden Tiffin. Colin Todd. Raphael Tovar. Avery Trissler. Zachary Umberger. Colby Voveris. Abigail Walker. Jordan Wallen. Caitlin Warren. Audra Werner. Regan Wilkins. Anthony Wyruth. Cody Wood. Jerry Yu. Zofia Zamora. Nicholas Zitbay. Riley Zwickel.
All right, before we conclude our evening tonight, can you please help me in congratulating tonight's students and staff speakers, as well as the graduation committee for helping to organize tonight's event. Congratulations, parents. Please know that as a staff, we share in your pride and excitement. Seniors, the fact that you're sitting here with us tonight is a true testament to your strength and your determination. Thank you for accepting the challenges that you've encountered this year head on and for seeking out additional challenges and opportunities to ensure your success. You've heard some themes, or some consistent themes here tonight. I've got one more message for you and one more challenge for you that runs along those themes. I'd like you to consider, as you leave campus tonight, one of our founding beliefs here is that supportive relationships enhance learning opportunities. We invest heavily in our relationships. In essence, everything that we do revolves around relationships with one another. So my challenge to you tonight is to take that one step further, to follow the words of Sir Robert Baden-Powell by going into the world to live each aspect of your life with the attitude that you're going to leave the world in a better place than when you found it. To do this, you need to apply caring and love to people that you don't even know. You have to care about people, all people. And I urge you to invest fully in the belief that relationships matter, even relationships that haven't been formed yet. Life is so much more than our own experiences. We all, you all, have the ability to impact the lives of the people around you. So live your life trying to not only make your own experience a great one, but to improve the experiences of those that come after you. And I've seen many examples of this from many of you already. Many of you have already embraced this mindset. You're leaving Empire in a better state than when you entered it, individually and collectively. Whether you were a link leader, a class officer, a student council representative, a club officer, an athletic captain, a peer mentor, a peer tutor, the list goes on and on. You signed up to do those activities to support other people. Oftentimes people you didn't even know. As a class, your gift to our campus this year, the gift from the senior class, is a mural, which supports the notion of leaving things in a better state than when you found them. Each future student that walks onto our campus is going to be positively impacted by the message and the legacy that you've left behind with that mural. So graduates, please accept this challenge and continue to make our world a better and safer place. Not just for you, not just for your children, but for the many generations yet to come. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my distinct pleasure and honor to present to you the class of 2023. Class, please rise. Congratulations on the completion of your high school career. Seniors, graduates, you may now turn your tassels.